Everybody, I'm going to start here. My name is Matthew Rosen. I'm a coordinator with Put People First PA, the Southeastern-Appalachian Regional Coordinator with National Union of the Homeless, and the minister with Freedom Church of the Poor. You see behind me Lancaster County Prison, where I spent 14 and a half months because I was poor and homeless. I was homeless when I came here to Lancaster. I also suffered from mental illness. I came here alone and afraid. I was locked up in LCP and denied bail due to the fact that I was homeless. The conditions and treatment I received has been burned into my brain like a brand. I wasn't human, I was a number. After 11 and a half months in LCP, I was found not guilty. I sat an additional 3 months because I was homeless and wasn't released until housing was secured. I've spent 9 years in prison altogether, from county jails to the state penitentiaries. I worked in the infirmary at SCI Mahano. I watched men die. I cleaned up their blood. I had a man once ask me in the infirmary while incarcerated, why did he have to die like this? I had no reason for him. He was a beautiful child of God, and he was left to die in a concrete and steel cell. I've seen this violence and lived in it. If my mental health would have been addressed and treated properly, I may not have had to witness the things I have, which only further worsen the state of my mental health. If I would have had Medicaid then, I'd have been able to receive health care I deserved, and it may never have ended up in a place like LCP. Now we are looking at up to 24 million people nationwide losing their Medicaid. How many of those people will wind up in prison or worse die because they were cut off from their health care? We stand at the precipice. We are being thrown away. Losing Medicaid will only cause a rise in incarceration. Losing health care, losing addiction and mental health treatment will only cause recidivism rates to climb. We live in a so-called Christian county. I think Jesus would weep if he saw what the government is choosing to act on. Woe to you, Sadducees and Pharisees. You look to build luxury towers and enjoy decadent dinners, yet allow people to walk about hungry. You let them unhoused while $1 million condos lay vacant. You let the sick sleeping on sidewalks with new expansions on the hospital that only the rich can afford to use, and blame poverty on us as if we were the ones at fault that our minimum wage jobs is so low we can't afford housing. Yet you find the money and time to devote to unwanted art projects, gentrification, and create local laws to criminalize the poor for the poverty you've created through your policies and budget priorities. I've walked through hell to get where I am today. I've seen the worst. Now I'm ready to see the best. And the best we can do now is stop the Medicaid cutoffs. Governor Shapiro, we need you to act on behalf of the people, not the empire of evil we live under. Thank you very much.